All right, lovelies, I am back with another VG Handmade custom creation. All right, so this is the tea. I had a client reach out to me. Her daughter competes in pageants, and this year the theme was, of course, Brazil Carnival. They reached out to none other, Valid Girls, and you know I had to get them right. So I'm going to spend these next 5 minutes giving all you DIY crafters the tea on how to make this right at home, okay? Let's get into it. All right, guys, this is a very inexpensive project. The materials that I use are feathers, E6000 glue, hot glue and glue sticks, gems, AB crystals to be exact, pom-poms, popsicle sticks, pipe cleaners, more pearls, more additional gems, old pearl necklaces, cardboard, wire, tape, construction paper, literally arts and crafts. So let's get into this project. So first you just want to focus on the structure of your wing display. Once I mapped out the structure, I also went ahead and mapped out where I wanted the straps to be and just used a hole puncher to do that. And as you can see, I added the straps and I kind of just closed in the structure using all cardboard, and I used wire to enclose it. Then I used just additional cardboard to just give it supporting and boning. So here I go in with wire, tape, and popsicle sticks for additional boning. As you guys can see for the straps, just right now, the base straps, I have pipe cleaners. This additionally would just help to give extra support to the overall structure once all the materials is added. I'm going in with some old school rulers for some additional reinforcement. Guys, I literally just make this shit up as I go. I am working from work. For very conveniently, I do work with kids, so it's just so good to have all these extra knick-knack, paddywhacks, crafting goods laying around. So yeah. Now I'm having my little model friend here who I've paid in lots of snacks. I'm having her wear this wing display to see what areas of improvement is needed, so we can get this to be as balanced as possible with movements. I use tissue paper to enclose this wing display structure. Feel free to use fabric, cloth, whatever you like. I just kept it simple and crafty, so tissue paper it is. Here I'm simply mapping out the placement of the feathers and how I want them to fall before I actually glue everything down. So you can just play with it and here I'm going in gluing my feathers in layer by layer, and this is just the front half of the wing display, and this is what I came up with so far. Here I'm using pom-poms just to enclose the tail ends of the feathers to make it just look more clean and cohesive. I've begun to add pearls and beads. I do this in layers so that everything could dry nice and neat. Then I go in with some nice craft tape just to give extra support to the. I'm now with my lovely client, having her try on her wing display just so we can see any adjustments that need to be made before we enclose it with the back feathers and the draping tail feathers that will hang on her sides. So I've went in addition to the pearls and the beads, I've added the AB crystal gemstones. I've added the back layers as well as the draping side feathers. I've enclosed the straps off with some beautiful yarn, and this is it. We have the front, we also have the back, and this is complete. So I'm going to be adding embellishments to this plain romper. I put my glue in here and then just organize my little gems in this dish, and then I just start mapping out how I want my gems to fall, and I just slowly start adding them on, different colors, different patterns, and there's really no right or wrong way to do it. Just kind of do it to your liking. As you can see, the layers are really coming through, and it's really starting to look good. As you guys can see, this is the ending result. Please do not mind my snoring doggy in the back. But this is the ending result. All the flat back pearls and AB crystal gemstones is applied. And look how cute it is. Originally, I was going to do leg cuffs that went up the leg, but I ended up just going for single cuffs, and I just used construction paper versus the cardboard because it was easier. I then wrapped it and added ribbon and used hole punchers to create holes. I began adding gems, and here I just went in and just filled those little gems out, began adding the feathers. After that, I just added the remaining feathers, and this is how everything turned out, and these are the custom handmade leg cuffs. Okay, I didn't record much of the transitions for this, but this headpiece is literally just a visor. I added some cloth, then I went in with the feathers, and of course closed it in with the pom-poms and added the gemstones.